Hello, 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 my lovely ladies. I am gonna give just a minute for people to start jumping on live. So you guys are with me in my office today, and I told you guys that I had a big announcement to share today. So I'm hoping that you guys will start to jump on live here. And for those of you that catch the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so I'm doing this live on my phone and I've got some notes on my computer. So you guys are gonna see me looking back and forth just so I don't forget anything. Hey Tara, thank you for jumping on. All right guys, so the big announcement is something that's probably gonna shock most of you, but I ask that you just stick around and hear me out because you guys know, a lot of you know me very personally, a few of you don't. Thanks, Tara. Yes, I love this top. Do you guys love the feathers? The feathers are so cute, so fall. So, I do my due diligence, I do my research, I am very thorough and I am very methodical about how I make my choices, and I don't enter into anything lightly. So I hope you guys will trust my judgment with that and that you will hear me out with what's about to happen. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I have dropped out of the Lularoe queue. The queue is the waiting list where you sit around and you wait for them to call you so that you can get your inventory. And I know people are like, wait, this is a Lularoe group. Like, what happened? Why aren't you doing this? Like, that's why I'm here, for the leggings. So why did you leave the Lularoe queue? Well, I'm going to tell you. I wrote a blog post that will be going up this week, and that way you guys can see everything in text. But I will tell you that I'm super, super confident with my decision, and I am very happy about the direction that things are about to go. And I really believe that you guys will be as well, because I know you're all fashion forward women and you love clothing. So I'm not leaving you guys hanging at all. We're still gonna do some fun stuff with clothes, just stay tuned. So let me tell you how this happened. A few weeks ago, I was having this insanely awful nagging feeling in my gut, and hello, like, that's where our intuition comes from. Our gut is our second brain, and I just felt like I was not making the right decision for me and my family. I confided in people very close to me. I was in a lot of prayer. I was on vacation, and I was just like, I can't figure out why I'm having cold feet about what's going on. And I talked to a lot of Lularoe consultants, and everybody would try to like rein me back in, but the feeling was still there. And once I got home from vacation, I kept binge watching YouTube. I don't know if you guys are like me, but it's like, if you want to find out information, you go to YouTube and you watch videos from other people that have done the same thing. And all of a sudden this video pops up in my feed about this girl who left the Lularoe queue. And as she was talking about why she left the Lularoe queue and what she was getting ready to do, I was just like, yes, like everything she was saying, like it was really matching up with my gut check. And so I was like, I know that me leaving the Lularoe queue was the right decision for me. So like I said, I'm not leaving my fashionista sisters hanging. I am still here to help you dress super, super cute and fashionable and empower you to be the best you that you can be. But after lots of research, I have decided to join a company called Agnes and Dora, partnering up with them. They were actually created the same year that Lularoe was by the niece of the founder of Lularoe. She actually created her company first, and I fell in love with their clothing line. This shirt is from them. There are lots of reasons that I decided to make the switch, so I'm going to go over those with you really, really quickly. So the first reason that I decided to switch is the cost to begin. I'm sure some of you have heard Lularoe is a very, very expensive investment, upwards of $5,000. And while I was in the queue, they changed their pricing. and I was not really happy about that change because the price went up and the amount of inventory that I was going to get went down, and it didn't even include leggings for you guys. So I would have been looking at well over $6,000 to have my inventory, whereas Agnes and Dora, I could choose between $2,500, $3,500, and $5,000. So it was a much better choice for me, more economical choice for me to get my business going. The second was the company size. You guys, some of you don't know that I have a business background. Like, I used to analyze companies, their business models, their size, their profits, all that kind of stuff, and I love doing that. So when Agnes and Dora came onto the scene, and they only have around 700 to 800 reps, that is a baby company that's about to explode. It is a ground floor opportunity. Right now, Lularoe has probably 40,000 plus reps, and there I think are over 12,000 girls waiting to onboard with the company. So when you're looking at a company to join, you guys have to look at the company size. You absolutely have to. You have to look at your area, your market, if there's saturation happening, and if you can bring something new to your area. So company size was absolutely huge for me. All right, the third thing was the business model. Agnes and Dora is not currently an MLM. Lularoe currently is an MLM. I personally, I am not. Okay, Tara said 70,000 now with Lularoe and 12,000 waiting to onboard. So you see how quickly they're growing, which growth is good, but then you also have to think about the saturation in your market. So the business model, not an MLM, Lularoe is, and I'm not turned off by MLMs. MLMs done correctly, people in MLMs that are network marketing professionals that are not spammers, you can do a really phenomenal job in MLMs, but right now that really didn't matter to me. So right now, if you came to me and said, hey, I want to do what you're doing, I could refer you with the company, and I would just get an inventory credit. There is talks that Agnes and Dora may turn into an MLM in the future, but right now it's not. So for me, I like that. Fourth, and for you ladies, this is where we're going to be talking about some things for you. Quality of the product, the cut of the product, and sourcing. So I drove an hour and a half to try on the Agnes and Dora clothing, and the quality of the cuts, the stitching, I just found to be a lot more superior to other things that I've put on. A lot of the tops are made from a modal fabric, which is a renewable resource fabric. It's super soft, it's super lightweight, it feels amazing compared to a lot of the other tops that I've put on with the other company. It's less likely to shrink and it's less likely to pill. And I don't know about you, but I hate when I invest a lot of money in clothing and then it starts pilling. Like, that annoys me to the nth degree. The stitching is super reinforced. I was very pleased with the stitching on the leggings. That was really awesome. And I found like the cuts were more flattering. So the other thing that I wanted to mention is that the sizing, it's more true to size. So it's not like you're gonna have to be like, oh, I've got to size up or size down 3 sizes or something. Like, I'm wearing a medium shirt. This is a high-low tunic. I'm gonna show you ladies. See my belly? You guys get a belly shot? This is a medium, and I feel like it fits far better right now. So, and they're plus, everything's made in the USA except for the leggings, which they are trying to find somewhere to source those in the US as well. So I really like that it's all here to support our country. The fifth thing, this is a big one, customer price. Ladies, we like saving money. And if we can save money on clothes and they're great quality, like, win-win, total win-win. And on average, I have found the pieces to be like $3 to $12 less expensive. So here's an example. Maxi skirts. Raise your hand if you like maxi skirts, because I like maxi skirts. And the maxi skirt with Agnes and Dora was $12 cheaper than with Lularoe. $12. That is a big difference. So, and like I said, fabric was great, quality was great with these products. So it's like, heck yeah, like I can save my ladies money and give them cute clothes. Like, why not? The next thing is inventory control. So a lot of you are familiar with Lularoe's model of you get a mystery box at your house, you don't know what prints and colors and stuff you're getting. I can control that for you ladies. So if you're like, Dorothy, I love your freaking top, like, you know, everybody wants this pattern or print, I can make sure that I can get those for you. I'm not gonna get a mystery box of pizza leggings and raccoon faces. And yes, there are some really cute things out there that Lularoe has. I have 3 pairs of their leggings that I really, really like, but I wanna be able to give my ladies what they want. And so by me being able to pick my inventory, I'm gonna be able to serve you guys so much better. So much better. Another thing was with Lularoe, I had to have a certain order amount a month of 33 pieces. Yes, this is going to be my business, so I'm going to be ordering anyway. But if like when my baby comes, if it's a slower month and I'm like, okay, I don't want to order as much, I don't have to order as much with them. I only have to order $100. So that could be helpful, you know, when my baby comes, or for anybody else that wants to do this and they have a life change and they need to step back for a month. I just felt like it gave me more flexibility. The 7th one, some of you ladies that have been purchasing from Lularoe may have experienced some pain points with this, and that is the invoicing system that they use called Audrey. So Audrey is where they run all their payments through, and a lot of times Audrey will be down, Audrey will have issues, and there have been times where I know people haven't even been able to pay for their merchandise because Audrey's not working, and Lularoe does not like their consultants to use another invoicing system. So you can't use Square, you're not supposed to use PayPal. And so with Agnes and Dora, I will be able to service my customers much better because I'm going to be able to choose, like, do I want to use PayPal? Do I want to use Square? Which will be a much easier way for most of you to pay for your fun leggings and your fun shirts and your fun dresses. So it just gives me more freedom and more options to offer you guys. The 8th one is that they are really fashion forward. They just had their convention and they're releasing some amazing things coming out, which I'm super excited to share with you guys. But the patterns, the prints, and the styles are much more fashion forward. They're more adult friendly. So they're still very fun, but like I said, you're not gonna see leggings with pizza slices, raccoon faces, giant goldfish, like really, really crazy things. Like if you're a business professional, you're still going to be able to wear these clothes to work. You're still going to be able to wear them to church. You're still going to be able to wear them out in public and not feel like, you know, okay, are people looking at me weird? Like I thought this was cool when I walked out of the house, but maybe it was better for like my 8-year-old or something. I don't know. There are things that you can integrate with the wardrobe that you already have. You're going to see more tribals, more like polka dots, more stripes, more geometrics, more florals, those kinds of patterns, paisleys. So you guys saw the 2 dresses that I had posted on my Facebook on Friday or Saturday. Those 2 dresses are actually from Agnes and Dora, and let me tell you, they have pockets. They are the softest things that I've ever put on my body. They were so comfortable, and so many of you weighed in on those dresses, and some of you were asking me, are those Lularoe? When can I get them? Where can I get them? Well, we're gonna have them for you. So when my inventory comes in. So let's see. The 9th thing is what the company stands for. So this company was created by a woman named Buffy. I told you she's the niece of the founder of Lularoe. And she took the name from a book that her grandmother wrote to empower women. And it was called Agnes and Dora. And It's called The Secret Power of Femininity, and it teaches how to recognize two sides of the woman. So the fun-loving playing side, which is Dora, and then you have the confident, like empowered side, which is Agnes. And so the goal is to bring out both sides because we have both of those inside of us, and to have a balanced, happy, and fulfilling life with lasting relationships. And so again, it's about women's empowerment. It's about helping you guys build confidence, like be your best selves. And you know, I am all about that. So I just felt like it really, really fit well with me. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So let's see. Stacy says, this is awesome. I'm so excited. Yes, Stacy loves Agnes and Dora. She actually told me about the leggings, and she wears them to yoga. Let's see. And then my last thing was the ability to bring something new to my friends and my family and my community because, ladies, like I said, there are between 700 and 800 reps in the entire US and Canada. And when I called the home office, there were no Agnes and Dora reps within an hour and a half of me. None. In the state of Virginia, we have under 10. And so I was like, holy cow, I can bring this awesome stuff to... All right, we lost connection for a second. I can bring them to my community and share. And I was really, really excited about that. So I was really nervous to share this with you guys because I thought, like, what if people don't get it? What if they leave? But I know you ladies love your clothing, and so stick around, like, see what's to come, because I guarantee that you will love something that you see. Like, the first time I saw these clothes, I was just like, why have I not seen this before? I was not a big shopper. I hated going shopping for clothes, and I was like, I just can't stop touching this stuff. It feels so nice. It's so pretty. And I just really, really loved it. And so I thought, like, if I can get you guys a better quality, if I can get you guys a better price, you know, if I love it, then you're going to love it too. I know it because you're part of my tribe. So I'm still going to do Facebook Live sales in our group. I'm still going to do album sales. I will still do pop-ups like in home. I'm going to have some, store hours here in my house. Thank you, Bridget. So this feathers, they even have it in the dresses that you guys saw me wearing on my Facebook page this week. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need that dress with the feathers. But this is just a shirt. So yeah, I'm still going to be like basically selling kind of the same way that Lularoe would be selling, and I still will be shipping. And here's the really cool thing. So my onboard date with Lularoe is actually supposed to be the 20th of this month, so in a few days. And it takes 7 to 10 days for inventory to ship from Lularoe. With Agnes and Dora, today my inventory is being ordered, and it's also about 10 days. So I will still be getting inventory in the same time with a much shorter wait. So thank you, Carolyn. I love the feathers too. They are just so good for fall, and they totally match my necklace. Isn't that cute? So yeah, win-win. So if you guys have any more questions, I will go back through the comments after I end this because I have a meeting at 10:15, so in a few minutes, and I will answer questions. But if you guys have any more questions, feel free to post them. I wanted you guys to know what was going on first. Before like everybody else in the world. I wasn't planning on doing it this early this morning, but I tried to change my Facebook page, right? And I made it private. But when you change your name on a Facebook page, ladies, so pay attention, those of you that are in business, they will automatically reset your page to public. So I saw people starting to like my name change, and I was like, oh, I don't want anybody to know yet. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Kimberly. So I'm super excited to share this with you. If you want to stay in the group, awesome. I would love to have you. If you want to share the group with your friends because you've never heard of Agnes and Dora and you know that they love Lularoe or they love fashion, invite them to join the group as well. Because The patterns and prints are so cute. The styles are so cute. But if you're like, I'm a diehard Lularoe girl and I don't want to look at anything else, that's totally fine. If you decide this isn't for you, I completely understand. Or if you want me to hook you up with some other Lularoe ladies, reps, consultants, whatever you want to say, I still know some amazing girls that are in that business, and I would be happy to shoot you their way. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, leave them below. And thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys around the group. I'm going to be updating it with some amazing stuff so you guys can learn all about the different things that we offer. So stay tuned. I am so excited to share it with you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day.